family has made a commitment to work together as opposed to fighting each other.
Right, I just need all of you for 2 minutes outside, please.
Chef Ramsay has made a commitment of his own that he hopes will have a major impact.
진짜 맛있어.